Hi, my name is Miles Niesel. We just got through with the 2019 NPC Felicia Romero Classic / Western Regional. That's a mouthful. And we're with our overall bodybuilding winner. Congratulations, sir. What's your name?
Justin Sims.
Justin Sims, you are a fantastic champion. I watched part of prejudging. I did not see when your class came out this morning, but I watched the light heavyweight and the super heavyweights, those classes like that. And I knew the super heavyweight would be tough, and the light heavyweight before you was super shredded. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And I thought, I was kind of leaning towards, one was much more mass, one was more shredded, wasn't sure, because I didn't see your class. I had to go out and take care of things. So tonight I watched the overall very intently in the front row, because I love bodybuilding. And I saw you, I was thinking more of the guy that was super shredded. And but I'm not the judge, I don't control any of that, but you know, it's my own personal thinking, which I always give my opinion. But with that said, then you came out, I go, oh, look at number 19, the heavyweight. And I'm looking at it, and I'm sitting next to a buddy of mine, we're talking back and forth, and I had you actually at second at first, and I watched you pose more and more. I'm like, no, you're complete. Yeah. I thought you were the most complete bodybuilder on stage. You were very hard and very shredded, not as much as the light heavyweight, but doggone close. And you're just so full. And folks, look at this chest. It's like big balls, big beach balls in those chests. Your muscle bellies are very round, and everything was popping. And the longer you posed, the better you looked. And I think you absolutely dominated the stage for the overall. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It was a great show. You know what? And I came out, there was actually more competition than what I was thinking there was going to be. I was surprised.
Great competition.
It was a great competition. Yeah. So kind of caught me off guard. And there's a lot of good bodybuilders out there. Like you said, I think that I did try to bring the most complete package as I possibly could from front to back. But there was a lot of good athletes out there, a lot of good competition, and I do want to say that the show was ran great. You guys really stick to the time. I like that. Everything prejudging actually was ahead of schedule, so that was nice, especially when you're hungry back here, you know.
Right.
So it's good that things were ran well, and overall it's a good experience. So
thank you for saying those words. I appreciate that. It was so fun being a fan there, because there was 3 complete different looks what I thought was going for the overall. We had the super heavyweight Frank Nezadoza, who's a monster. Those legs are like, he's the Tom Platz of Arizona. We all know that. Huge, hard. And then we had you, and then we had the light heavyweight who was super shredded. This guy's hamstrings were nasty. Just seen it was like absolutely shredded. Then we had you that was very hard, very good, and very complete, and definitely cut up. I think were excellent. So it was 3 different choices there, and the more I looked, like I say, the more I leaned towards you for sure. And I'm glad you got the spot. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
What was your game plan coming into today?
Game plan was, you know, just to stay tight. Normally, you know, I carry a lot of muscularity, so we really wanted to make sure that we were conditioned. You know, just staying tight, staying conditioned, and not worrying about size this time around. And I think that the plan worked, and you know, I was pretty satisfied with what we were able to bring to the stage.
I'm glad you came to bring it tight, because if you were smoother, I don't think you would have won. Yeah. So you had the perfect combination, I thought. Nationals is next week over in Miami. Are you thinking about that?
Yes, I am.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to see how this went. So, you know, this leaned in my favor. So I think that gives me the momentum to go. So I think I'll be making that trip.
And years ago, gosh, 24 years ago, I purposely put this show 1 week for nationals every single year to give the athletes a chance from Arizona to do a test run. Mm-hmm. And there's so many things, folks. There's carb it up, there's sodium, there's water depleting, there's carb depleting the week before, all sorts of crazy things go on. So it gives you a good indication what worked. Are you going to change anything from your prep week from this week to next week? And if you are, what would that be?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to play with a few different things, more so maybe just water, how we approach the water. I think maybe we pushed it a little much for me, and so we may scale back on that. But other than that, I think a lot of things worked, so we just have to figure out a few adjustments maybe, and yeah.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it, right?
That's right.
And folks, you have to really care for the water too.
Yeah.
A lot of people are hurt that way. So I'm glad you said back off a little bit on that, because people, it's funny too, people come in there and they're not cut up and they say, oh, I was holding water. No, you're holding fat. So I like your attitude towards that. Is there anybody else you'd like to thank out there? Anybody special? Anybody you apologize to for being grouchy during the dieting?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I've been a little grumpy. My wife's been a little grumpy. She's pregnant. We're expecting our third child.
Goodness.
So I just want to, she's been a trooper, because I've been, like I said, a little grumpy, and she's been holding it down. So I want to thank her. I want to thank my coach, David Hill. I want to thank Jamal, just for being a part of the prep as well. My family.
Takes a village.
Yep, that's right. My family, friends, people that I train with, my clients for putting up with me eating on the floor while I'm training them and stuff like that. So, I just want to thank everybody. Thanks.
Well, you make a fantastic champion. I can't see what you're going to do. Wait to see what you do next week.
Thank you.
You're going to kick some butt out there. So, very nice meeting you. Thank you so much for doing the show.
Well.
You just met the overall winner of the bodybuilding division and the 2019 NBC Felicia Romero Classic / Western Regional. Thanks for watching, and God bless.